What's good, superstars? Back with another Cryptoys video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Bones in the building. How's it going, Bones?
Good. How are you?
Oh my gosh. I'm not used to the fully loaded punches. I'm used to the soft little ones from Rob.
Little balloon punches from Rob,
exactly.
Right?
If you guys are new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. It lets you know whenever we post. If it's a Cryptoys video, you're going to get the notification right away. Also, you can become a VIP member, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Get one of these stars next to your name. Level up through the stars. Bones subscribed to membership on the first day that it was out. He's going to be one of the first to get to that super duper rare star. What's going to happen when we get there? What's going to happen? You're going to have to find out by partaking yourself. Also, follow us on X, follow us on Instagram, but join our Discord. Our Discord is popping all different channels all day long. I don't know. If you want to know something that's happening in a project, if it's breaking news, I'm sure that you jump on that Discord and you get there and somebody has posted it. Someone's talking about it. Bones is putting out a link. Nazgul is putting out a link. Adro, all you guys, you make the community what it is, and we're all learning together. So Discord fam is the real deal. Definitely make sure you check out the Discord. We got Poof in there helping us with security. We got Rich in there helping us with safety and security on FA space. It's a big family over there. So join the fam and definitely say what's up, and everybody will be so welcoming for you. How's it going, Bones?
Well, pretty good, because I have a star in the sky. I have a star in the galaxy. I have a star in the constellation. So thank you for that. I've been waiting for this star for so long. I finally have a star. So that's it. I'm beautiful. I'm better than ever.
You got the super juju. Was that February? You won in February, or no?
That was the last one. That was the last one. But again, I have to say, I never actually won anything on that wheel or anything yet. So to have that was good. Actually, and then after I got that star, my most recent win is I won the Star Boy from the last giveaway. Yeah, on the wheel. So once I got that console, it had started it's starting to roll now, you know?
It's just building up.
It's
building up. What's it gonna end up being? I mean, the fanny pack giveaway has been a lot of fun as well. So we'll see where that goes. We got one more left, and I think it's gonna be our biggest set of everything. Because we have to make it clean. We promised half of the funds to go towards prizes, half the funds to go back to Starboy holders. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we have a little bit more than we expected left over for that last giveaway. So it should be a lot of fun. I want to pull up our Twitter news. Not too much going on today, but yesterday did a video about Ready Player One Metaverse, how basically the Readyverse from Futureverse is starting to look like the real deal here. They actually have the Ready Player One producer and creator as a part of their team now. So that's pretty cool. But also a lot of interesting details that we found out in that video. So definitely go check out what the tie-ins we did. If you're into Cryptoys, might be pretty interesting for you to go check out that video. Bones, did you get a chance to watch it?
I did. And you know what? Ready Player One, this is something that we've all watched. And as a gamer, you're like, I want that, right? And when you think of, like the Vision Pro, and you think of the Vision Pro, where it's going to be, and all these other companies that are going to develop, similar items and smaller things, when we get, those glasses, contact lenses, right? These are the type of the Ready Player One, vibe, the whole metaverse. This is what we want. And I have been investing and buying in since I've been playing Nifty Island, right? I've been finding all these communities and getting into these NFT projects that you buy the NFT, and the NFT is a fully rigged, interoperable avatar as well, right? And so you have the avatar that you can load. If it's in your wallet, you connect your wallet, it's instantly in there as the avatar, and they also give you the file that you can upload anywhere you want. So these are the types of things. Joe, I'm ready. I am ready for Ready Player One already.
There you go. He's ready ready. Okay. No, amazing that we're just starting to learn about. I know there was a space today Miss Gecko put on with some people from the community at Futureverse. So big shout out to her. Definitely, I think it was recorded. Anybody wants to go check it out, you can go listen to that. It was a lot of fun. Then later today we had a Discord chat. So these things here, they're not recorded because Discord doesn't let you record your spaces, but you had 4 of the Cryptoys founders on there talking with the director of Web3 from Nascar. If you guys don't know, they do have a huge deal that came out where NASCAR is partnering with Cryptoys. We should expect some NASCAR drops. And NASCAR even retweeted it from their official 4 million Twitter over there. So it was pretty cool to see that. So, I mean, first sports on Cryptoys as well. And they just keep stacking the IP slowly but surely. And it was a pretty good chat. Lots of alpha was dropped that we're going to talk about in just a little bit. But Bones, what did you think of the chat overall?
Yeah, super exciting. And you have to understand is that when they do these Discord spaces that are not recorded, extra alpha is spilt, right? I don't think you were there, Joe, but we did a little fun thing the other day with Matt from Cryptoys and Poof. We did kind of like off the cuff conversation where we're making comments about Twitter comments. And there was some alpha being spilt there that no one will ever know. No one will ever know because it was not recorded. So always go into the Discord when they have these events. And if they say it's not recorded, make some time to go to these events because, yeah, I'm excited for NASCAR. This is an awesome addition to the company and to the app. And I can't wait for what they have in store. Again, we do not know exactly yet what they have, what kind of drops, if items. I don't know if we're going to get into it right now, but we're still waiting. But it's going to be something good.
Yeah, and I mean, you mentioned that sometimes they drop some alpha, and I feel like there was a couple of alpha slips, and thankfully we were there and we were quick on the screenshot. But there was also a couple other people in the community who were quick on the screenshot. So we're going to give a huge shout out right here to Mission. Shout out to you, Mission. Big time into the Cryptoys fam, a big part of the community over there. Also on veve and a bunch of other projects that we follow. So shout out to Mission, who's a great dude. He's been on the channel before, and he's just a friend of the channel, friend of Bones, and everybody here. And this is the same screenshot that I took, but I want to use his. And it's basically Freddie pulled up his screen to share some concept art that they were working on. So it was very clear also, by the way, in the conversation that this is a concept. Will made sure to jump in there and say, this is just concept. But I think you can pull a lot from just a concept. And what is one thing that I see on all of these is that you have a UFO driving the NASCAR. So, I mean, to me, there's like some kind of interoperability between the vehicles and the already existing Cryptoys maybe that we might see.
Yeah. So the question is the drop going to be a car, right? Is the car an item? Is the car going to be, like kind of like a Lightning McQueen type of character? Can you drive the car by itself, or do you need a character to drive the car, right? So these are the questions that we still have to find out, as well as, of course, if we're going to be able to drive the car, you're going to be able to use Comet, Juno, and Alfie, right? But are you going to be able to use any of the Disney characters? Probably, speculating, right? Again, this is exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see exactly this, and I love that Freddie pulled this out. And again, this is just concept art, right? This is not like a for sure thing. But if they're drawing this and they're showing this, usually if they show something and they hint something, so far it's come true.
I mean, I like that you're able to use multiple. You might be able to use multiple NFTs together to do something. So like it could be if you have a Cryptoy and then you have one of these NASCAR Cryptoys, by having both, now you have access to this world. Like that's the type of utility that I like to see there. Like if I want to play this game and I have these two things, I can go and play it. And if I want to play this game and I want to play at this level, maybe I need a certain other type of car. Maybe they can have different tiers of cars. Maybe they can do so much now that they're able to introduce vehicles by the way of NASCAR. There's a couple of little tidbits that we did here in the Discord as well. I mean, for people who weren't there, we're trying to give you a little bit of a summary at the same time as giving our thoughts. But there was a question someone asked about, we all know that NASCAR has brands labeled all over their cars. I mean, you watch a race, it's an advertising moving around the circle, right? Like that's basically it. You're watching and you're just seeing different ads on all these cars moving around. Like how is that going to work? Because there's all these different IPs that are paying into NASCAR to be on those cars. And the answer from the NASCAR exec was that they're still working on it. They're going to figure that out. I think that there's still probably may be things that don't have, they may come out. This is my speculation. They may come out with cars that don't have the advertisements. Maybe they have Cryptoys specific advertisements. We don't know what we're going to see exactly, but maybe it's just like to do something like this. Like they have the Goodyear on the tires here. I don't know if that's something that's maybe already ironed out. Looks like they've put on a lot of these concept arts here. But I'm just excited for the gameplay. I'm excited to see how the interaction between the collectible and the car goes, how that will work out, if there's going to be like access and all that stuff. But Bones, why don't you jump into the other alpha that was dropped later on? And this was something, I don't know, Will's been out on the West Coast. He's been having a good time at the Gamer Development Conference. And I think maybe he let this one slip, or he's just in a good mood when he was on this Discord. But we know what he said, and maybe you can repeat that, and then we can have a discussion about it.
See, the thing is, like, first of all, when I see this, so many things come in my head, and again, when like with gameplay, is that imagine you have the different rarities of the Cryptoys, and then the car can go faster or have different abilities with the different rarities and with the saddle meter. And then also the accessories. Think about, the handheld. So imagine you could have a lightsaber within the car, and then you can kind of hit people, right, when you're driving. So there's things like that. Will, when he says things, you have to listen, because all the way back there in my last video, I think it was like July, right? July was when he did that odometer. Yeah. And it is what it is, right? Everyone thought Hot Wheels, that was a good guess, but it was NASCAR. And it was the odometer. It's a car, and this is exactly what. So he mentioned, the partners that Cryptoys has, Mattel, Disney, right? All these partners you have, and think about like Lightning McQueen, right? Lightning McQueen is a NASCAR, right? Yeah. And he what exactly did he say, Joe? What exactly did he say? Like, because like I was hearing this, and I'm like, all I thought about was, we're getting that like Lightning McQueen on the app. That's all. Eventually,
he basically out of nowhere said, and I feel like it was unprovoked, and nobody asked this question, and he was like, "Well, and it might have been a follow up to the advertising question, where people were saying like, how are you going to do this with all these advertisements on it?" And Will was like, "Well, we're not." It sounded like they're not committed to a style yet when it comes to this, but he was basically mentioning, he's like, "Well, we do have Disney IP, we have Mattel IP, and Lightning McQueen is a NASCAR." So he's like, I'm just going to leave it at that. And we're like, what just happened? Like, so are we getting cars in the form of, like, is that how we're going to get the NASCAR deal done?
Yeah, but think about like, Lightning McQueen and Mater, right? These are like, they're already cryptified. In my eyes, you don't have to do anything to them. You shrink them down a little bit, you make them a little cuter, and then that's it. It's easy. And they're their own characters. They're their own characters. And then especially with they can talk to you, they have their voices. So imagine, like, oh, there's the possibility. So
with the AI, it would be amazing.
Yeah, exactly. With the AI, I know there's so many little hints like that. Yeah.
Now I wonder, this concept that we see here though, like, is this one that, because it's not a car's car that actually has its own personality, is that why we see the other character in this car? Are they going to have their? I would think they're going to have a NASCAR line where it's just something to pay homage to the actual sport, and maybe they have the similar colorways as the drivers. Are they going to have actual NASCAR drivers promoting this? Because I think what we've seen in the past from Cryptoys is they have no problem going out and getting some celebrity promoters, right? Will they be doing that with the NASCAR drive? That would be insane marketing, I think.
Yeah, what I was thinking is that, they're going to have like a drop of like the little Cryptoys NASCARs. And with the NASCAR, they will have a Cryptoy style the driver, right? With the car. So you'll have the driver,
both.
The driver and the car.
The car is the accessory on that. That could work.
Right. And so then you have the driver, right? So you have like these big name NASCAR drivers. And then obviously you can switch in if you want to put like Comet in the car. And then you want to get that driver and maybe get like a lightsaber in his hand. I don't know. I'm just spitballing something, but.
And how far is this relationship going to go? Are we going to start to see the reverse, where we start to see Cryptoys on the actual Daytona 500 on the wall there?
Yes.
Are we going to start to see it on the cars?
Yes.
Like, are we going to start to see the drivers driving with a Cryptoy, with an Alfie on the side of their car? Like, how amazing would that type of advertising be? So it's only good news. Yeah.
A fully wrapped NASCAR with Cryptoys, like the whole car just wrapped with Cryptoy decal. Right.
We're gonna have to get in there. We're gonna have to talk to some NASCAR representatives, see what they think about having a Superstar Money NASCAR. Ooh. I think that would be your top selling merchandise. Whoever was driving that car with those colorways, I don't think anybody would be able to resist. So if anybody from NASCAR is watching, feel free. We have a business email at the bottom of the page.
And there's also a thing called Star Boys, right? There's a thing called Star Boys. So you never know in the future, right? You are a Cryptoys ambassador. So you do have their relationship. Now you have a relationship with NASCAR, kind of.
I think we would have to dive deeper into that one. But it's definitely a lot of fun to see new brands come on board, and especially to see their faces, because we haven't really seen that anywhere else, where the brand will come on and talk directly to the community. It was an AMA. Anybody could ask the question today, and they're going to do another one. Sounds like on YouTube with Mitch, right? So it should be a lot of fun. If you guys do have questions, that's one thing that Cryptoys has never been shy away from. Any questions, bring them. And ask what you want, because where else are you going to be able to talk directly to licensors or teams like NASCAR team? Like, where are you going to do that except this space?
It's true. And they're also going to do some unboxings with cubes. Joe, how do you feel about unboxing your Cryptoys cubes, your ZUFO now? You know, if you're going to go on a space, and you're going to, you know, open up some cubes, are you going to open up those Genesis, it's in your hands now. It's in the hands of the collectors and it's in the vault. But you hold the power of the experience. Are you going to open up those cubes right now?
I'm so torn right now, Bones, because we max minted right before the close on whenever that day was. And then now the stuff that's in the vault, we do have some golden tickets. The stuff that's in the vault, you have much better odds. I watched your video. If you guys didn't go check it out, Bones did a great breakdown of the percentages of what was in the cubes before and what they are now. And because I watched your video, now I want to go and buy them from the vault and potentially open those ones instead and keep these ones sealed. But then the ones that are vaulted have better odds, so people might want those further in the future. There's so much gameplay already happening in the air now that they've done this vaulting.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying that process. But yeah, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I don't think my first cubes to open will be the ZUFOs. I'll tell you that much.
So I think I have like 5 or 6 golden tickets. You know, I'm gonna go for I'm gonna burn one. I'm gonna go for at least one in the vault. I have to, because you know the percentage of getting those grails even are much higher than regular. Do you think that all 3 1-of-1s are in that vault right now?
I thought that there was some intel that one was out of the inventory.
Was there?
I'm not sure. Oh no, was that? I don't know if it was Motu or if it was Zoo.
Okay.
One of them one was out, but I'm not sure which line. I forget now.
Wow. Okay.
But I would think that the ZUFO would be all in there. Like we haven't heard anything or seen anything, right? So that would be even better odds.
We know that there is 2,000 inside the vault. So 3. If there's 3, even 2, and the grails, right? The grails are 99 each, 99 mints each. Those grails are amazing, and they sparkle too. They have an animation, so the odds of getting those now, opposed to like that 30,000 run, now it's 2,000. You know for sure there's 2,000 in that vault. Oh man, you might burn your whole bag of golden tickets on this one.
I know, and the thing is too, they gave you that breakdown in the Medium article where it said they would keep 2,000 if they had sold somewhere between 10 and 20,000. So I think that's confirmed now for the ZUFO line, right?
Because we know there's 2,000 in that vault, they sold between 10 and 20,000. Of
the zoo. So overall, if you want an idea of how many approximately total circulating supply is, probably under 20,000 somewhere.
Yes, under 20,000. You know, it seems like it's almost like maybe like a 50%, right? There was 30,000, so maybe around 15,000 or higher they sold.
Plus the 2,000 that are vaulted, you get around there. So very cool dynamics happening at Cryptoys. Lots of speculation happening right now. Nothing we are saying in this video is fact. We don't know anything, despite being ambassador and all of that. So it's just a lot of fun to speculate. When you see things like this, it makes it a lot easier to speculate. And when you hear Will talk in a space that is not recorded, it's also a lot of fun to hear what he drops on your faces. So I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the next space where they talk about Cryptoys and NASCAR. And I also, in my head, I'm thinking about all the possibilities when it comes to the unboxings, because we know that they have great unboxing experiences when you unbox your toys. What's it going to be like when they unbox the NASCARs? I think they got to have the sounds, the engines revving.
For sure. Like in the background, like you're going to be like maybe on like the podium or in like the middle there, and you're just going to have like the track that's goes zoom, zoom, while like an unboxing is happening. And what kind of cube or box are they going to use?
Checkered flag? Is it going to be? Who knows?
Yeah, checkered flag. Oh man, yeah, they're going to do something. But so it seems like that the drop. So what it seems like it's still far out. It's not going to be happening within the next couple weeks. It seems like it might be within the next few months. So we'll see. And I'm pretty sure, right, just to ease everyone's minds, it seems like Will said that the marketplace will come first before this drop.
Yeah, I mean, we're all looking forward to that. The marketplace, I think, is going to be another game changer. We've seen the vaulting now. when marketplace comes, it's an entirely another dynamic of what you decide to do. Like, we don't even know what we're doing now, and we don't have the marketplace. What's going to happen when that happens? I think we're going to all be playing that game at that point. So it'll be a lot of fun. But guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. I want to make sure that you guys go over to Bones' channel on YouTube. Check it out. You can see that last video he did on Cryptoys and NASCAR, talking about the cubes as well. He had a great video about that. He talked a little bit earlier about Nifty Island, how he's playing that. He has a lot of videos on that as well. He is very deep in the space, into a bunch of projects, very knowledgeable. He's also in our Discord, so join the Discord if you want to talk to him directly. A lot of fun, and definitely a must follow on X, on YouTube, and he's always here helping carry the load whenever one of us is on vacation. That's for sure. So I appreciate you being here to help in that way as well.
It is an honor to be here, and I always appreciate you asking me to come on the channel because I've been watching you guys for so long. It is a daily thing, and you guys said that, you know, was it the first year they're like, oh, we might not do it daily, but you're still doing it daily, right? You contribute to this space massively, and you know, it's the knowledge that you guys have and the work that you guys put in to doing these videos. You know, it should not be, you know, like overseen. Like it's amazing. So thank you for all you do. I'm happy to be here, and I will be here again and again.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Bones. It means a lot coming from such a someone with such extensive knowledge already in the space. Like, you might not even need us because you have all these different projects that you're partaking in.
But you know what? You guys have the technical analysis, right? You guys put in the work. You guys are number guys, and that's great, right? Because a lot of videos, you know, came true back then. If you go back to their videos and a lot of these projects, you'll see that, oh, wow, these videos came true because you guys look at the numbers and you say facts, and you're just, you know what I mean? So
yeah, no, we try our best. And now that, like you said, we post the daily, now that we're covering multiple projects, a lot easier to post daily. But now it comes to picking and choosing what we're going to post, what we're going to cover, because sometimes there's busy days where multiple things are happening. But that's why it's good to have other creators like you and everyone else in the space that are creating to help us cover everything together. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you're into Cryptoys, let us know in the comments, what do you think of the NASCAR stuff? Were you part of that Discord chat? What do you think of the alpha that we shared here? And how do you expect this all to play out? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post. And thank you guys, all our VIP members, for taking care of us. And we'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.